What's up, y'all? What y'all doing? I know it's like, but it's a Thursday night. Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay. So, it's only every so often I jump on here and give my opinion about certain topics and things that's going on in the world. And I wasn't going to touch this one. I was going to leave it alone. I was. But me, being me, I can't hold it to myself no more. So, I'll give you a penny for my thoughts. Whether if, we all know some of us, we don't do the ghetto fabulous. We high vibe, right? High vibing, all of that. What's understood don't need to be explained. But if you didn't got on social media within the last 24 hours, whether you want to see it or not, everybody know what's going on with that Gorilla Girl and her sister. We've all seen it. And I wasn't going to touch this. I was going to leave it alone. But I got a right to change my mind. So, let's start this journey. We are not wrong for expecting, especially within our own bloodline, our immediate family, and our family members. We are not wrong for expecting that it should be a camaraderie. We should have each other's back. Outside of God, my parents, or my children, the closest thing that you would think would be your siblings. Whoa, hold on. You would think that it would be your siblings. Okay? So now, hold on. There we go. So that's not a wrong state of mind or posture to be in. Not wrong at all. By far. Not wrong. So, you fast forward, y'all done got older. Everybody start going on their life journey or whatnot. And some become to be, or have the appearance of, or the assumption of, that out of these group of kids, or, siblings, this one is more financially stable than the rest of the family. So, you would think that they would look out for their family members. Sidebar. That's the way it's supposed to go. Whether we want to admit that, own it, process it, or whatever, that's how it is. It's an African tribe, and they go by the titlement of the Sankofa. Sankofa is an African bird, but it flies backwards. And the symbolic in that is when you've made it to a certain elevation that you're supposed to reach back for that brother or that sister or that family member behind you to pull them forth as well. So you're not wrong for having that desire or having that expectation or whatever. But the thing about it is, in that Sankofa bird, and they all flying, everybody doing their work. Everybody, wings is flapping. Their wings is flapping, so that means they doing their part. You're supposed to bring something to the table as well. Yeah, I might not bring it on the level that you do, but I got something that I'm bringing to the contribution of our family unit. You feel me? All right. And when you cross the lines of entitlement, like type posture, and that's where it get messed up at. That's where you fuck up at. What you mean? Hold on. That's a different type of posture to have. That's what make a person back up off of you. That's what make a person tell you no. For real. Because it's like, nah, I don't mind helping you. I don't mind doing nothing for you at all. But no, it's from the goodness of God and of my heart posture. Not because I'm obligated and I have to. Like, we can't even go to God like that. He don't have to do nothing for us. A puffed up heart, a puffed up posture, you know what I'm saying? A hearty spirit. Like, so it's the same when we connect and when we deal with one another. It's the same thing. What you mean? We ain't Alpha Father, we ain't God, but we are goddess and goddesses because we was made in his image. That's a totally different conversation. We'll talk about that later. But it's the same thing. You can't approach a situation or a person like just because I see or assume or what I think I see you got or should have or might be possible able to do. You better. Nah, nobody about to do shit for you. What you think this is? This don't work like that. And then when you don't get your way, you move to disrespectful tactics. You move to try to, well, our family went through this, that, and the third, out of this. So now you want to call yourself being petty and spiteful and mean. And now you want to spread the girl family business, y'all family business or whatever. This, that, and the third. Are you serious? Can she come to you and say, well, look, sis, what you got going on? You got some LLCs in your name? Are you attempting to do something? What are you trying to build? Let me invest in you. Let me help see you get your thing. Okay, I'm in the rap game. What you got going on? What's your dreams? What you working on? Besides sitting here like this. And want to condemn me because I'm not willing to grease the palm. Because you're not willing to put in the work. Make that make sense. So, you know me closer than anybody else. You had a front row seat to my turmoil. And you seen God's hand on my life and what he brought me from. I can't really say God's hand because it's a totally different situation because of the industry that she's in. I don't feel like God is in it at all because the devil gives gifts too. But just roll with me on it, you know. Okay, anywho. It's the Cain and Abel spirit, don't you think? That's what it kind of boils down to. because he's not a prospective person. The same way he blessed me, he'll bless you. Might not be in the exact same manner and the same speed or accelerated rate, but he's not a prospective person. But your heart posture, not what you present to the world. Not the facade that you put out here, but how you really are on the inside. Like that part. Anybody can go out here and bust their ass and go build something. That's just having good work ethic. Anybody can go do that. What you mean? What you talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with God. That's called application. That's called having some get up and go about yourself. That has nothing to do with your morals and your values. That's why you see some of the most financially stable people, some of them have some of the darkest souls and do some of the most horrendous and evil things that you can think about. But they balling. So just because somebody got something, they're supposed to mean. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a damn about that. And it don't impress me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What you talking about? It's your heart posture. It's really the thoughts and the things that you really think on the inside that don't nobody know about but you and God. And for that girl to spit all of that venom, like, do you not know the seeds you sow when you come against your own bloodline? That's a different conversation too. It's just certain boundaries you don't cross. It's just certain things you just don't do. And the more understanding of the spiritual realm that you have, you will get it. It's just certain things you just don't do. And I get it. You don't know why she responding. Only womb dogs have, that little something. Now, sometimes you just get tired because it'd be like the tenacity. Like, are you serious? And I know God can defend me. I know that. And this, that, and the third. But the tenacity of that's what are you for real? I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't be Glow. I have to go see my sister. And I am just being just as honest and transparent as it is. I have to go see her. Because number one, you're embarrassing our whole family. Our business ain't everybody's business. Which is, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think this young lady has shared things about her family and her humble beginnings and this, that, the third. But within that, you get to share to the level that you see fit, that people or the public should have access to because of the genre of what she does to make her money. And then here you come. Because you're lazy. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to do what you need to do to get yourself together. Instead of you looking at how God, if you put God in it and he'll put his hands on what you put your hands on and using it as inspiration, you want to sit back and get jealous and get in your feelings and get envious and think you can use a person's past to try to tear them down because you mad because of where they at and it ain't you. She got some healing and some growing to do. Y'all how old now? I'm just saying. We how old now? Everybody grown? Everybody out their parents' house, out the mama house, daddy house, whatever. And you speaking on childhood shit? You ain't got nothing better else to do with your time? I'm just saying. Glorilla and Dorilla, Horilla and her sister Rilla, they ain't the only motherfuckers that's going through this. That's dealing with this bullshit. For real. And it's more common amongst our people. For real. Amongst our people. That's why they so much of ahead of the game, or appear to be, or have been, and been able to hold the power that they have been holding for all of this time. Because if one of them make it, they all gonna make it. That's how they get down. That's normal. We're gonna buy a big old mansion and some land, and everybody gonna live on the compound together. That's how they do it. And then if they get to a certain status, then they get to, I'm going to build a house. There go such and such house. There go little Mary Ann house. Here go Bobby Joe house. Here go little James house. That's how they do it. They have their problems and go through their ups and downs and cuss each other out and get into it, and just as well, just like we do. But that is the one thing that is the difference. That is how they do it. Within a heartbeat. Every other race and nationality got that concept but the Black American. Haitians do it. Africans do it. Jamaicans do it. Somalians do it. Latinos do it. Caucasians do it. We the only ones. I'm just saying. When all you gotta do is put in the work. Just like they did. And I ain't talking about putting in the work like on a 9 to 5, put in the work in your business. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your heart posture, your thought process, because if you really was about that, you'll understand you ain't got to chase that type of shit. It be added unto you. It be added unto you. You will get beauty for your ashes. The tears that you reap and the sufferings that you go through, you got blessings coming behind that. And them facts. So if your dreaming or the desire of your heart is like, well, hey, I want to do such and such, or I want to have such and such, this, that, and the third. But your connection with the Most High is most important, and that come first, then that's going to come to pass. So it'll be added unto you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not just words. This shit is really, it really is what it says it is. It really does go the way he said. It really does. Oh my God, I promise you it do. I promise you it do. I promise you it do. You know, like the stuff that people is upset with each other about, the way she just did her sister and put her mama and daddy business, her little brother business. Like, you just outed your whole family behind a piece of paper, some coin, some money. Put out all y'all business when all you have to do is go sit your ass down, get your soul right, talk to the Lord, get a connection with him, and let him do his thing in your life. But you rather take it this route. Because you best to believe it. Sure enough, shit stank. She got an ass spanking coming for that. spiritually. The spirituals rules to this shit out here. And that's what we don't get. It's rules that trump this physical realm that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with what goes on with that. That's why he tell you, don't be afraid of a person that can harm the flesh. You be afraid of somebody who can do something with your soul. That's what you need to be worried about. It's spiritual rules to this shit. And them spiritual streets trump this flesh shit. This flesh shit ain't got shit on that spiritual shit. Not even for a second. It's a totally different ball game. It's just certain things you don't do. There's certain feelings and stuff that you don't harbor in your existence and in your heart. You letting your flesh and your mind write a check that your soul ain't ready to cash. Because you're on some bullshit. Because you don't want to get off your ass and do what you got to do. Make that make sense. What's wrong with that girl? You look young. She look like, I don't see no physical elements. And if you can put your lips together to down your sister, clearly you got a mind and you can talk. So why you can't get off your ass and go get it? What's your problem? What's holding you back? What's stopping you? Why do you look at your sister and get mad instead of looking at your sister as inspiration? Like, I never understood people like that. I don't understand how you can get jealous over what a person got going on. You don't know what they paid and what they sacrificed to get to where they at. You don't know what happened behind the scenes in their life. That's why you got to be careful what you ask for. Because you'll fuck around and get it. And not realizing how heavy it is. That person just made this shit look easy. Because that was what God called for them to do. Not you. Some people you ain't going to get the blessings because he know I can't trust you with it. I know how stingy and how evil and what you really own. I know what type of person you really are. I know it's going to be just for you and not for the betterment of the people or the community of the people that you are around. That's why you ain't got it. And you will never get it. Because he knows what your heart is, what your true intention is. You can slow it down. Sometimes you can get a glimpse or steal a piece here and there, but you will never get the totality of it. Never. Only thing you're doing is creating a web of consequences you got to pay for yourself. I don't get it. I don't understand her whole, like, anybody who got common sense and seeing how this industry is being exposed and seeing all the bullshit that has really went on inside of the musical and entertainment industry, I'd be concerned and worried for my sister. Instead of bashing her for some shit that I'm asking her to do for me that I can do for myself. Like, sis, you don't see all this demonic ass shit going on? You don't think you want to just go ride solo dolo and sell your music on YouTube and shit and just do your own thing? You really want to take it there? Because is this shit true that we seeing on this other side? Because you over there now. But instead, you on social media tearing her down, exposing your family, and being a dick. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that entitlement. Like, I don't get it. Even growing up with me having my kids, like, it never came quite like my mama better watch my kid. I know. Like that thought never came across my mind. Like, I did what I had to do. The times that it did come across my mind, it's like, well, ooh, I want to take a night class instead of doing a day. Oh, I want to work overtime instead of my regular, I need to work over instead of my regular shift, because outside of that was taken care of. It was never a thought that automatically that my parents and my mama and them was the first people that came to my thought, because I don't lay up with my mama and them to have these kids. These not her kids. She done did her job. I can't help it. I'm a 77's baby. And my grandmama wasn't the type where you she ain't about to raise your kids and she done raise her own. It's a difference from, I set the foundation for you to be okay, for you to be able to stand up on your own 2 feet and make something of yourself and for yourself, and to contribute to this world and to your assignment, whatever your purpose is that you are here to do. I'm sorry. I feel like a lot of people, grandparents and stuff, that's why they're not here no more. Because when it came to that time for them to be able to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruit of their own labors and this, that, they couldn't, because they was too busy still taking care of their kids' responsibility. And I don't think nobody owes that to nobody. I'm not talking about people who parents wasn't there and mom and daddy was cracked out and this, that, and the third. I'm not talking about that. I understand that everybody's situation is different. I get that. By far. I get that wholeheartedly. But that's not the case for everybody. And it's not. I'm sorry. I'm just not with this whole, okay, you didn't run out here and made all these kids and now I'm going to come in and write. No. I mean, I'm going to be a grandma. And I'm a dude, and I probably spoil, and I'm trying to work on that, not having them with so much access, because that don't do a kid no good either. But as far as is, I'm about to bring your kids and I'm going to raise your kids, hell no. No. And that's what the sister came across like. Like you want your sister to do while you just sit on your ass. You don't put in no type of work. You don't do nothing. And now you got this responsibility and you want to dump it on your sister lap. Girl, if you don't go find you somebody to play with, because the show the fuck wouldn't be me. She don't owe that girl shit. Not a goddamn thing. You give me something to invest into. Not a burden to carry for you. I think the fuck not. No. No. Hell no. Fuck no. 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 And she wouldn't be able to get a motherfucking thing else from me. You took this shit to social media. You called yourself trying to embarrass me, disrespect me, and this, that, and the third. All because you don't want to get off your ass and do what the fuck you supposed to do. She wouldn't get a shit else from me, babe. That don't mean that I won't speak. That don't mean that I don't love you. That don't mean that I'm going to stop praying for you. That don't mean none of that. But you going to get cut off in all other ways. You got life fucked up. Like, what's wrong with people? Y'all really walk around here and think that y'all can treat people any type of way. And everything supposed to just be okay, hunky-dory. Like, I know that's her sister, but on my soul, I have to love that bitch from all the way over there. All the way over there. With a long handle, extended clips phone. The fuck? The hell? She'll never have the same access that she once had with me. Ever. Again, in life. Once after a person showed, like they said, she laughed because her sister didn't get a Grammy. That's envious. That's jealousy. That's all of that wrapped up into that. I don't give a fuck what their title is. When a person show you that that's what's going on in their heart and their mind about you and about what you got going on, you better not let them back close to the vicinity of you. I don't give a fuck who it is. what their title is. And I mean that. That can be mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin, child, uncle, nephew. I wouldn't give a good goddamn what their title is. She don't mean her no good. And it's just that simple. You walking around here with an entitlement spin. Girl, you grown. All your siblings grown. All your mama kids is grown. Okay, they was 10 of y'all in one house. Things was messed up. I get that. Y'all not the first. And unfortunately, you won't be the last. But you an adult. You are a whole grown woman. You an adult. Everybody else want to talk about the girl's sexuality. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between her and her God. That ain't none of my business. I don't judge people. But that whole, my sister owed me this, that, and the third. She gave you what she owed you. And that was inspiration to show you that you can do it too. If you buckle down and be disciplined and serious about yourself and loving yourself, you can do it too. She gave you what you needed. Anything extra, that's because she wanted to, not because she had to. She fulfilled her purpose. And that was showing you that you can do it too. When you have that mentality, that's why you can't work together. That's why it makes it hard to come together and have that and do certain things in that manner. Like how they do it. Go get a compound and everybody say, okay, well, you pay the taxes, it's paid for. But if that's going to be your dwelling, if that's the house you going to take, you responsible for the taxes and everybody live there, this, that, and the third. But you got to have something to bring to the table to be able to do that. You can't just ride your family member coattail. Because just all seasons change, baby. Everybody goes through ups and downs. One moment you're hot, the next moment you're not. One moment you're up, the next moment you're down. That goes across all tax brackets. All tax brackets. So what are you bringing to the table that, all right, I'm not saying this is what I want to happen for my sister, but if something was to happen and things kind of start going on a downslope, when that shit hit me, it's gonna even on out because I got something to the table to help keep us going. Because sis, I'm out here working and doing my thing just like you. That's how that go. If everybody just riding on that one coattail, if that one coattail start going down, you're fucked. If that's the only person that's bringing something to the table out of 10 goddamn kids, make it make sense. Come on now. Come on. We all supposed to work together. Like, this shit is sad. And the stuff that's coming on the horizon, the things that's coming, we really need to get ourselves together. As a people and as family, we really need to get ourselves together. Real talk. But nah. Gorilla, keep your money in your pocket, girl. Only thing you can do is pray for them. Pray for them. That they'll start loving themselves and seeing their own self-worth and being able to believe in themselves. And once after you see them loving on themselves and getting up and getting their things going, then you invest in them so they can take it to the level where it's supposed to go and fall back. That's how you handle that. You know, this ain't about nobody doing nothing for you, but somebody will surely invest in you when you investing into your motherfucking self. Because don't nobody owe you shit. Good night, y'all.